Yep. So the key thing is a couple days before the New Year's, you want to clean your house, and so you can actually go through the New Year as a fresh start. You can feel like the house is fresh, the energy is clean, so you're not attracting bad things going into the New Year. And this actually relates to your own physical body as well. You want to clean your physical body. You want to clean out the mental, emotional toxins, uh, mental, emotional rubbish in your own energy body at the same time. So everything that relates to feng shui and outside of you also relates to you internally as well. So, and also when you go through this New Year's, you have this new fresh energy, a new fresh start. The first 4 days, they say you don't want to clean at all. So you want to just leave that energy there to accumulate and to bring you more blessings. So obviously after day 4, you'll accumulate a lot of garbage in your home and stuff. So you can clean on the 5th day. And they say in the 7th day, they call it Yun Yat. Yun Yat basically means the day of rest. As in Chinese mythology, the goddess Nuwa created all humans on the 7th day, and then that's why they consider it everybody's birthday on the 7th day after the New Year. So that's when you take a rest. You can have a party, have a big dinner, have a gathering, just enjoy your day. And then on the 15th day, they call it the Lantern Festival. And Lantern Festival basically is people make kind of homemade type lanterns. They light it with a candle, and this candle represents just your dreams or wishes for the upcoming new year. And they bring it up and let it fly up into the heavens. So this is the time where you can do it, physically, but you can also do it mentally, emotionally, energetically as well. If you don't have the physical lantern. So you want to start with the visualization. The visualization is key in the beginning as a beginner, but eventually you don't want to rely on the visualization. You want to get the feeling. Okay, remember the feeling is the prayer. So whatever you want to achieve in your life, whether it be like more money, better relationship, better health, you want to get the feeling of the good health first before it can manifest. You're always praying and asking God for what you want, but always wanting it. Universe is only going to give you more of the wanting. So you want to get the feeling of already having it, and that's the key. That's the scientific prayer, they call it. So just going to get the feeling, and then you want to keep holding on to the feeling as long as possible. So in Qigong, I tell you to visualize first, like visualize the light. But eventually, I want you to stop visualizing, and I want you to just get the feeling. And once you get the feeling, for me personally, I used to start with that, but now I don't really need to visualize. I just get the feeling, and when I close my eyes, the light appears without me even wanting to visualize the light. It's already there. So as long as I have the feeling. So again, that's just a good for a beginner. The feeling is the start. Visualization is more secondary. But in the beginning, it helps you with getting the feeling. All right. So some of my predictions for this upcoming year is the year of the rabbit. Year of the rabbit. It's also a water rabbit. So you actually have it's a very yin type of year. So water is yin, and also rabbit is yin. So it's a double yin. So this is like a very, very good thing. It's kind of represents a year of rebuilding. The year of the tiger was a little bit more of a stressful year. A lot of things kind of shaking up and breaking down, moving us forward into this new paradigm, and we're just kind of getting over the last 3 years, and then everyone's kind of getting out again and going out doing things again and trying to kind of restart their life almost. So this is a rebuilding year. This is a year of reset. It's the year of just starting over, and for most people it'll be a very, very good year, very kind of relaxing year, especially if you're doing your inner cultivation. It's going to be very good. But obviously, since it's double yin, you might have there is a little bit of a yang deficiency there, so which could cause people to feel, on the flip side, if they're not doing their inner cultivation, feel like more confused, more lonely, more like anxious about what's coming, more depressed. So you have to really look at that and stay balanced. If you're not staying balanced, you could easily flip to that side and feel that kind of get that sense of lost feeling that you're not sure what to do with your life and stuff. So there's going to be a lot of people that are feeling this way, and if you're one of the ones that are into your inner cultivation, you'll be more centered, more balanced. People will actually look for you for healing, and so you'll be kind of like a leader, and people will kind of flock to people like you that are actually really good with taking care of themselves, internally especially, most importantly, and also like physically as well at that level. And it's also, other than that, it's also a black. Black is the color of the rabbit. So basically with that, it just could represent potential calamity or potential disaster. So there's always obviously always that kind of potential there. So it's very important to stay centered, stay balanced, and try to improve your inner cultivation, improve your qigong practice, do your qigong exercise, do your meditation, and that will definitely help you to avert some of that. And you might see it in the collective, but internally you are fine. You're just kind of observing what's happening in the world, and you're being that beacon of healing, that beacon of light, and people will come to you for guidance because of that. If you're staying in that, it's staying in your center. So, and that's the goal for practicing this qigong, is just to stay centered. It's something you should do on a daily basis. They say qigong is your bridge for you and nature, and you and the Tao. So the Tao is just basically following the cycles of nature. This time of year is very, very cold, so but it's very yin. So this time of year you want to be more yin and be more inwards, and also to cultivate yourself more inwards. And the summertime is more your body's more yang, so you want to be more extroverted, more outwards. You want to do more things in the physical world and get more things done, because the weather is obviously much more conducive for that, and there's much more light in the environment. So you feel like you can go outside till 9, 10 at night and it's still not that dark yet, and get more things done. So again, just following the cycles of nature, always grounding yourself, and just going with the cycles, and attuning yourself, balancing yourself in nature, and harmonizing yourself at the same time. So that's one of the reasons why we're practicing this, is to be able to improve our consciousness, being more conscious and aware of the outside world and how it connects with us inward, and how we move the qi in our body, and continue to elevate ourselves and improve ourselves. And it's kind of that's why we call it Neigong. Neigong is inner work, right? So it's an inner skill to improve yourself. So, all right. So let's start off with our practice today. We're going to do some soft, just flow movements first, and then going into some of the brocade exercises. So some more familiar movements, and then we'll do some meditation at the end. Good.